Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in. This is Instructor Joy. This is one of our shifting techniques series. Today we're going to talk about Dooney's method. Before I start, I would like to thank you all for your continued support. Thank you very much for your nice questions, comments, and sending me donations as well as booking lessons with me. I truly appreciate. So, Dooney's method is one of my favorite, if not the most favorite, for the reason that he's such an out-of-box thinker. I think him having studied medicine as well as music might have something to do that he understood anatomy, and then he's trying to approach a little differently when it comes to problem solving, which is great often. So shifting, a lot of other pedagogues try to teach us gradually, one step at a time, shifting from first to second position, second to third, or first to third gradually. But Dooney's approaches it in totally the opposite way, by namely going, he first tried to teach us how to move back and forth fastly. That's how he starts his book, his technique book, for shifting from fourth finger like then he starts with third finger. He goes on like this, fourth finger, third finger, second finger, and first finger. So just teaching us how to move horizontally with a very light fingers, and then slurring back and forth with all four fingers so that we understand the horizontal movement. And then later he applies his shifting technique during the scale. Now the way he writes his studies is like this. So when we shift, while shifting, so let's say we were playing simple scale like, now second finger, now we want to shift to first finger in the third position. Yeah. Instead of going slowly, what most pedagogues suggest, by practicing slowly, we control our movement and then gradually get faster. Therefore, we reach that one, which is also correct. But Dooney's way of approaching is different. He's saying, no, don't get slower, but get it as fast as you can until your left hand behaves most efficiently with a minimum of work. Namely, like this. So between shifting from second finger in the first position to first finger in the third position, instead of going one, he asks us to go back and forth as fast. He writes down as a grace note, which means not necessarily exact tempo, but as fast as you can. Sorry. So what he's trying to reach here is, if you want to swing your arm really fast, you have no choice but relax your left hand. Your finger has to be also relaxed in order to do that. And he's trying to make us to get into that state so that left hand behaves with the most efficient way, with a minimum of work, which is brilliant. And you can apply this one to any repertoire, any shifting problem that you might have. Doesn't matter if it's one finger shifting or different finger from second to first or third to second, any combination. And even you can change Dooney's own exercise a bit by repeating more until you're happy with your left hand shifting. So even though Dooney says, if you're not happy the way your left hand behaves during your shifting, then I would like to do a couple more times, and that's what I ask my students to do, and I can see that very quick improvement, really within seconds. That's how fast it is, because your hand has no choice but to behave very natural and relaxed way. So you would repeat as many times as you need it. I wasn't happy. Yeah, or And just by simply repeating it, your left hand will just get it. Because unless you are relaxed, you can't move your left hand fast enough. And that's a genius about it. And no matter how far distance the shifting is, or how difficult it is, this always solves the problem, and almost instantly. Of course, in order to have it reliably there, you should repeat a couple more times. But the beauty of doing this method is you can see the result pretty much within a couple of seconds. Yeah. So I hope you can take advantage of this one. And if you have chance to get his book or to try his method, try not to practice every single exercise that he suggests, but try to read it through his exercises and try to understand what he's after, and don't be afraid to alternate to fit your need so that you can solve your own problem. Yeah, I hope this video was helpful, and I hope to see you again. I will be making next video about the Galamian way of approaching. Thank you. Bye.